Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kenya if you are new here, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today I am bringing you guys my current favorites. And we're not quite at the end of the month, but I really wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I've been loving for this month, or like currently. I have a lot of affordable items, and then I do have some more high-end items. I also picked up a few items that I will be sharing at the end of the video, so just a little mini haul, but just a few things that I thought I would share with you guys that I picked up recently. I have everything in my little basket that I picked up from shop Miss A. So I'm going to be showing you guys things that I've been absolutely in love with for a good little minute. So if you guys are interested in seeing what it is that I've been loving, then just keep on watching. I think I'm going to kind of go in order of which I kind of apply my makeup. I've been in love with this brow freeze from ABH. I have such a big dent in this. I use this almost every time that I do my brows. I think it just gives me a good hold for my products because I don't have a lot of hair, so it really helps things to stay on a lot longer and just look a little bit more natural. Let me show you guys like how much I've used. I think I've had it for a while, maybe even a year. I don't even know. Because it's clear, you probably can't even see how big of a dent I have, but y'all, we're scraping the sides at this point. Like, there's definitely still quite a bit of product in it, but I definitely will be picking up another one. I have not tried the e.l.f. one, so from what I've seen, it doesn't have as good of a hold as this one, but I really do like this. I do wish that this was glass and not plastic, but nonetheless, I really love this. I feel like it gives me such a good hold. It just gives me a really nice texture, which is what I really love about it. So I do alternate between this one and the Colourpop Soap Brow. I really like that as well. I like that one as much. So if I had to say, those are my top two favorite right now. The next product actually goes along with this. This one is a brow pencil, and this is the Brow Designer from BH Cosmetics. If you weren't aware, BH Cosmetics, it was sold to, I think, Makeup Revolution. I have the shade Charcoal. I love this pencil. It's super duper affordable. I don't even know if you can still get this. I haven't been on the BH site. I love this. If you can still get this, I think it's a great affordable brow, and it works just as good as high-end ones I've used. I really love this. I think it's a good color, but it's not too dark. It gives such a good, precise line. This is a good brow pencil, and again, it's nice and affordable. So if I'm able to find this, I definitely want to grab another one or two because I do like this. I had this in my makeup bag just because I was leaving the house a lot with unfinished makeup, and I just kind of had this in there for like emergencies, but I pulled it back out because I have a different one in there now. But I definitely missed using this one, and I started using it back up again, and you guys, I'm just as in love with it as I was when I was using it a few months ago. So this one is a good one. The next item is a eye primer. This one is from Covergirl, and this is their lid lock up. I had a bit of a time finding this. I tried looking for it at my Walmart and they didn't have any. I couldn't find it, so I ended up ordering it off of Amazon, and you guys, I'm glad I did. This is amazing. It does not have a tint, so if you're wanting something that's going to give you some kind of color to either color up discoloration or veins, this is not it. But this provides an amazing base. It's nice and tacky without being overly sticky. I wouldn't say necessarily use this for like glitter, but it works so well for just regular powdered eyeshadows. I love, if this runs out, I'm absolutely gonna repurchase. I really like this. I feel like my shadows stay on. It feels nice and tacky, and it's really gripping. You want to make sure you're blending it out nice and evenly because you don't want it to like be patchy. But I have been having trouble with things not creasing. This is an amazing primer, and I don't feel like people, I feel like a while ago or years ago people did talk about this a little bit, but I haven't heard anybody talk about it too much recently. But you guys, I think this is amazing. Love. The next product is primer. This one is from shop Miss A, from their AOA line, and this is the Aqua Hydrating Face Primer. I'm usually oily combination skin, especially in my T-zone, but a couple times a year I get really dry around my mouth and my nose, and a hydrating primer comes in handy to help keep things nice and hydrated in those areas so they don't dry out throughout the day. I've been reaching for this. Now this is a little guy, but it also is not very expensive at all. This one's $1, so they do have like $1.55, $1.88. This one's $1 even. It is a small guy, and I feel like even if I was to run out of this, it wouldn't be a problem to order some more. So I have been loving this guy. I think that it gives such a nice hydration without being greasy or causing my makeup to slide all over the place. It absorbs into the skin nicely, and for this being so affordable, this is a good option. I've been using this on dry patches, and I think it's been working well. So if you have really dry skin all over, this would definitely be a good option, but I kind of mainly focus it where I have the dry skin, and it's been working out really well. So yeah, I make sure I go in with a really good moisturizer, and then I go in with this guy after I apply my sunscreen, and it's been keeping things nice and hydrated. The next product is from Mercier, and I have a little guy of her translucent setting powder. I cannot believe that I finished this. I was like tapping it out. It's got a little bit of weight to it, so I thought I still have product. I have had this for years. This little container has 9.3 grams, and it has lasted me years. And I think in part because I have a lot of other setting powders, so I, you know, use them all. I do have this in the another shade, which is the translucent honey, which I also love. This setting powder is amazing. I know some people don't love this, but I love it. This is one of my tried and true favorite go-to powders when I know that I need to set things and I need it to look good. I have an issue with concealers grabbing onto powders. This doesn't do that. I feel like it sets it so nicely without pulling. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it pulled in the powder and I've lost coverage. But with this one, I know every single time that I use it, I'm not going to have that problem. So I really love this one, and I like the translucent honey as well, but I haven't used it as much as the just translucent. But this is one I'm going to be repurchasing, and I love it. Everything looks so nicely set. It doesn't pull into my concealer. It doesn't look ashy under the eye or anything like that. So that is one of my favorites. Okay, so another item is actually from drugstore. This is specifically from Walmart. They sell Profusion, or you can actually buy it on the Profusion website. But this is the Profusion Cosmetics Blush Hour Soft Matte Liquid Blush, and I have the shade Mai Tai. This has the exact same packaging as Shein's She Glam line, where it has this kind of like little guy here, this little nub for applying. I really like the glittery handle, and it doesn't come off on your hands, which is great. This is such a beautiful color. I really love this like peachy shade, especially for the warmer months. It's just a neutral shade that you could wear whatever, but I really like these. I definitely want to pick up another shade because I like this. I do wish that they had some dewy ones, because right now that's my thing. I'm super into a more dewy cheek. I think it's looking a little dewy today. I do have this on underneath a blush. Actually, a few things. I put Mai Tai first, and then I put Always Fiery from e.l.f., which is a really good blush. I put that second, and then I topped it because I wanted it to be just a little more orange. This is actually an eyeshadow, and it's from Sugar Pill in the shade Flame Point. This is so pigmented, y'all. I had to like tap off my brush several times because it was gonna give me like way too much color, and it still was pretty pigmented. I put that on top of it because I just wanted to be like a hair more orangey. So don't be afraid to use your products for whatever you want. I don't use this very much as an eyeshadow because I just haven't been wearing orangey eyeshadows very much, but it worked beautifully as a blush. So yeah, I've been super into orangey blushes. If you saw my last video, which was a haul from Sephora and Ulta, I did pick up the One Size Beauty Cheek Clapper Trio in Firestarter. I've tried that once and I really liked it. So I haven't used it enough times, but that's like an honorable mention because it is in that red, corally, orangey family. So that probably will be in my next favorites video, but so far I'm liking that. I've only tried it out one time, but I did like it. It's very pigmented. And the last face item is a Max Fix Plus. This is the lavender one. I have been absolutely loving spraying this on my face. This is not a setting spray. This is a finishing spray. but I've been loving it for just melting in my makeup. I have been using MAC Fix Gloss since, oh my gosh, forever, but this was my first time getting the lavender one. I really love the scent. I think it's a nice, clean, soothing smell. But any of the MAC Fix Gloss will do the exact same job, but this is just the one I have right now. I also have an older one that's come out. This is the Cherry Blossom. I think I've been using that one the most as it's almost gone, but yeah, both of these. It took me a while to use this one because I had it lying around, but I just hadn't opened it for a while. So yeah, I've been really trying to use that guy up, but I also love the lavender one. And because my skin's been so dry, particularly around my mouth and nose, I've been looking for things to just kind of add in the hydration. And I think that I don't actually have it on right now, but I've been loving it for just giving me a little bit, because it's got that glycerin in there, so it's good for melting into your skin, and kind of you can also use it for prepping. I love it for that also. And the next product I want to talk about is from Wet n Wild. You guys, this is something I'm gonna keep buying. Once this is finished, I definitely have to pick up another one. This is the Wet n Wild Lavender Sleeping Lip Mask. Let me show you. I have used, look at that. You can see that there is now a nice little hole dent in there, and I'm just using what's on the sides now because I use this every single day. It has a really lovely lavender smell. I love this. I think it's, and it has a good shine to it, which is something I didn't expect. I'm sorry about the barking. It has a nice little shine to it as well. It's so hydrating. I use this mainly at night, but I also use it whenever I just needed some more hydration. Love. I don't know if they have another scent. If they do, I might check it out, but I cannot recommend this enough. It's Wet n Wild, so you know it's affordable and it's accessible. I think it's like $4.99, so you can't beat that. And the last lip product I have is from Colourpop. This is from the Lizzie McGuire collection, and this was the their Plumping Gloss, and I have it in the shade Lizzie. I love this for just topping on any nude lip. I have some on right now. This just gives such a nice shine. It does have that cooling effect. It's got glitter in it. I love this. I think it gives such a beautiful shine, and it gives that, it has these like orangey sparkly glitters in here, so I feel like it pairs well with pretty much any nude. I think it makes the everything just look super juicy, and that one is one that I am loving. That was it for my favorites. Let me know down in the comments what you guys have been loving recently, and if there's anything you recommend me checking out. I want to know, so let me know. Now I'm going to share with you guys a few things that I have picked up. Nothing too much, just a few things, but I figure I'll just sneak them into this video. One thing I did pick up that finally came, this was on a pre-order. This is from Adept Cosmetics in collaboration with Heather Austin. My pre-order finally came in. I had the May pre-order, so it did come in maybe 4 or 5 days ago. I know that I'm late. There's so many videos on this already, but if you are interested in seeing one from me, let me know and I can definitely figure that out for you. But there she is. I think this is a, ooh, let me see. There we go. This is a beautiful palette. I really love the color story here. And I mean, this shade here, Smith, beautiful. This is gorgeous. And the shade Scrubs, I really love. And I love the greens she picked in here. I will say, for me personally, for this to be like a complete palette, I would have liked to see a cooler toned matte for like the crease, just because a lot of the shimmers are cool. Nonetheless, I think this is such a beautiful palette. I will play with this some more and we'll see if it ends up in a favorites video, but so far so good. I really love this. I do have another palette from Adept already, which is the original Plain Jane palette. They have since reformulated this one, so you can purchase the new one. I think currently it's sold out. Adept sells out really quickly. They have a really good formula, so if you are interested, I would definitely sign up to be notified when they restock, or follow them on Instagram so you can be updated. But this is the original here. The reformulated one does have most of these shades. I know a few are swapped out for, they did do a couple of different shades on the new one, but I feel like the formula on this is quite nice and I really love the color, so I didn't feel like it was necessary to repurchase the reformulated one, but beautiful. I'm not a stranger to Adept. I will say I have not used this as much as I should, so I'm definitely going to play with this. And I think it would be cool to kind of mix and match these. So if you guys are interested in seeing a look, let me know. I feel like I had purchased some more things and I don't know where they are. I don't know if that's good or bad. I do have another palette that's on pre-order from Glaminatrix, so when that comes in, I will show you that as well. Maybe I'll do a look or two with that, but I did order from Colourpop. We are Star Wars fans in this house, so I did have to grab a few things from the collection. Like I grabbed the graphics art liner. This one's in a lightsaber, which I believe is the brown one. Did you guys grab anything from the collection? Yep, it's the brown one. Oh, she's cute. I like, very cute. I did a thin layer, I don't even know, or a thin line. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see it, but there she is. And then I had to grab a lipstick because it has stars on it. And this one is in Dark Lord, which was the nude. I wanted the red, but I have a few reds and I don't use them that much, and I figured I would just get more use out of the nude. I love the packaging. I feel like Colourpop did an amazing job with this collection. I love the star embossing on the lipstick. I did a nude just because, again, I feel like even though that's a safe and boring option, it made the most amount of sense just because I feel like I would actually use it. But that's nice. What oh, these are Cream Luxe lipsticks. I don't know if all of them are. I want to say they all are. And of course, I did grab the palette. I love the artwork. Love. I feel like they did an amazing job on this. I'm glad they did the old one first rather than the newer. Yeah. Colourpop doesn't always, I mean, most of the time they get the packaging right, but the color story often is like kind of missed. But I feel like this perfectly matches the artwork. And then you do have that also on the inside, which I'm happy about because I really like the artwork on the box, and so I was happy that it was on the inside as well. I love that they have these two like swirly shades here, and then this is like holographic here. I love this. I had to get this not just as a collector, but I do like the color scheme. This isn't something that I would like go out of my way to get ordinarily because I do like the color story, but it's Star Wars and I had to get it. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this. Oh my gosh, this shade Hydrating looks beautiful. And the shade Rebel Princess. Yeah, I can't wait to try this out. So I know that I am late because I don't know, I just had gotten mine a few days ago and I haven't gotten around to doing any looks with this. But if you guys are interested, let me know and I can jump on that as well. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed. If you enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and leave me a like so I know you like this kind of content. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. What the? How long is that hair in there?